Evening all, Phil here from the Next 72 Hours team is coming to you this evening with a very short video on the Thermarest Z-Seat. I purchased this evening from the local Mountain Design store down at the Logan Mega Centre here in Brisbane, Australia, and it cost me $24.95. If you are a bit of a fan of the Thermarest company or Thermarest range of products, or you're just starting out, you'll probably find that this is the cheapest thing they produce. Certainly some of their products are extremely expensive, but again, they're made in the USA and they're very high quality. This one actually hasn't been used yet. As I said, I've only picked it up this evening, but the reason I picked it up was that I spent the weekend just gone in the Lamington National Park on the New South Wales Queensland border, along with fellow YouTuber Not You Not Me, and we completed an overnight remote camp, walking in one day and walking out the next. And this time we did a shorter version of the track that we did a couple of weeks back, and we found that we had a lot of time to sit around and do videos and do product reviews and testing, and this is one of the items that Not You Not Me had on them, and I got a chance to try it out over the weekend and found it very, very comfortable indeed. Now, it's hard to portray this on a video, but it's an extremely light item. It weighs in at 60 grams or 2 ounces. It measures 41 centimeters by 33 centimeters or 16 by 13 inches and is 0.75 of an inch thick, and that equates to 2 centimeters. This one is a dual tone in colour. On the one side you have a sort of metallic grey or silver, on the other side you have a metallic looking yellow. Very, very bright indeed. And I guess one of the dual uses you could use this for is a signalling device. If you were in a search and rescue situation or you were lost and you could, there were overhead aircraft or helicopters passing, you could potentially use this to signal. It's certainly going to stand out against the greens and the browns of the forest. Or alternatively, you could just use it for what it was intended for, and that is a seat. Not You Not Me was using it on the trip as an extension to his Thermarest sleeping mat, just to give a bit more insulation under the feet, because it was a very, very cold weekend. And I suspect you could probably fold it up in half like this and use it as a pillow. So it's always good to find products that have got multiple uses, and this certainly has that potential. It comes in this little plastic sack here, and I guess with a bit of practice and care you could just slip it back in there, not too difficult at all. Now again, it does only weigh 60 grams, so it's not adding a lot of weight to your overall trip, especially in the case that we've just been up there. Our packs were weighing between 19 and 21 kilos, each carrying in about 7 litres of water, so 60 grams here or there is probably not going to make a huge difference to the weight you're carrying. But compared to sitting on some of those rough rocks or very sodden wet ground, it's going to make a great difference to your comfort. I'm not a huge fan of the comfort creatures of hiking, but having spent that weekend carrying those heavy packs, this certainly did come in handy. And I guess potentially you could also use it as a mat for your plate, or eating your dinner off, or storing something on. But again, its main use as a seat, a bit of creature comfort for out there in the mountains. So this has been a very brief review of the Z-Seat. Check them out online, www.thermarest.com, thermarest.com, and have a look at the Z-Seat from Thermarest. Thanks for watching. All your comments and or questions always appreciated, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible if you leave anything. Thanks for watching.